Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks so much for all the feedback on the other videos. I thought I would do a request one because people had been liking them. So I thought we would pull up IMUC. It was just the first one I got when I said I might do another. This is Immunocellular Therapeutics, and it looks like their stock price right now is 28 cents, and it went up 5% today. Let's see here. Let's just take a look at their basic metrics here. Average volume about 1,100,000. It was 26 cents yesterday. It was $5.20 as a 52-week high. That is a lot different than now. Market cap 4 million. Okay, share volume. I wonder if we could quickly get the float. I don't see it here though. We might check on that later. All right. Immunocellular Therapeutics is a clinical stage biotechnology company. Okay, so another company that's doing a lot of research and development that is developing immune-based therapies for the treatment of cancers. Immunotherapy is an emerging approach to treating cancer in which the patient's own immune system is stimulated to target tumor antigens. Okay, so it's kind of like the other stock we were looking at, XTNT. It looks like they're using your own body to fight against a cancer. So let's see here. Our clinical stage cancer immunotherapy programs are also distinguished by the fact that they target cancer stem cells, which are the primary drivers of tumor growth and disease recurrence. Our most advanced product candidate recently began phase 3 testing. Okay, so phase 3 is the last phase for FDA. That's good. And 542 patients will be in that and 100. Wow, that's a really big study. That's awesome. Phase 3, as we know, is the last stage, and after that, you're basically approved to be sold and used and treated in America. That's awesome. So that's really good news. Now let's take this out of the way. Oh, just really quickly, I wanted to pull up their split history. Just because I did look at their chart and it wasn't a downtrend for quite a while, so I wanted to make sure that that wasn't a big issue. So I just went to splithistory.com, put in the symbol, and it looks like they've only had one, and it was a 1 for 40 back in November of 2016. So we'll see if that reflects on the chart at all, but I did want to mention that just in case. Now let's get this window out of the way. Okay, so when you pull up the chart initially, you do notice it's been in a downtrend. This is 2015, and then as you can see in 2014, huge drop. I'm guessing a lot of research was just funded then, or they took on some debt. And then we had the reverse split in November of 2016. So you can't really, it didn't really affect the stock price that much, it looks like. Let's get our vertical tool out. It's like November 16th or so. Here's the 21st. So at least in the weekly chart that we're on, it didn't seem to really affect it that poorly until over here. So we have a huge green spike on the weekly here on January. I'd like to see really quickly if they had any filings for that in January. That's January of 2017. They have December 16, so nothing there. It just spiked. They did have a 4 filing in February 13th, and there is a green spike on that day. Changes in beneficial ownership. Okay. Nothing, not a really big deal. Just changing share ownership. Okay, so let's go back to the chart. So we do have some nice big weekly spikes. Most recently as July 3rd, it looks like. And we could just take another quick look and see if we have something on July 3rd. We did on July 10th. Okay, so nothing really. Now, when you pull up the weekly chart, it's just basically flat. It's kind of bouncing around just on these lower, but it's not dipping too hard. Let's pull out the horizontal tool. And again, guys, sorry if it's kind of wordy and long and stuff. I'm just going off the cuff here. Like I said, I haven't pulled this up before. 2484 seems to be pretty much the low for right now. And it's peaked at 42 cents. That was August 21st. Okay. Let's pull our horizontal. Oh, we do have the horizontal out. Sorry about that. And here we go. So 40 cents. There's a nice peak there. Okay, so it's been on a downtrend since that peak, but just a second here. Let's go to our daily, try to get some more information. So yeah, it's just been pretty stagnant. Personally, I can't get anything out of this too much other than we got a huge spike recently. Might want to see what the most recent filing is for that and see if we can maybe get back to testing this 40s range. So we got, most recent filing was August 28th. We got an 8K. A business update on research and development programs and future strategy. Okay. It plans to continue strategies to refocus and reallocate its available resources on its promising STEM to T-cell research. T-cells, cancer cells, I believe, right? Cellular STEM to T-cell program is designed to provide a novel method, novel being new, not done before, a novel method of harnessing the immune system to manufacture antigen-specific killer T-cells that target and destroy cancer cells. Oh, so T-cells are, no, those are your body and immune system. Destroy cancer cells and provide long-term immunosurveillance against tumor recurrence. Near-term milestones in this program include completion of loading of the T-cell DNA sequence into a viral vector during the third quarter of 2017. Okay, so that's now. Transfection of the human hematopoietic, I can't say that, guys, sorry, stem cells by loading the viral vector during the fourth quarter. So they're gonna, so basically they just updated that this stuff's getting close to being complete, is what it looks like. Development stage program. Okay, so development is going to be after the research, obviously. Is in the process of making significant reductions in its operating costs. Issuance of financial instruments. So we might want to be careful here. It does talk about issuing equity possibly. So be careful of another dilution or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised if they have been diluting a bit and that's why the price has been going down so hard. But let's go back to the chart. Okay. But that is good though. They're reducing operating costs and all of that. Basically, the only thing I want to say before I end the video is I want to see it hold this longer. I would wait till it's holding solid in the 30 to 32 range for at least a week, maybe 2 weeks before I would be interested in buying because, again, just zoom out. Look, it's just flat. I need to see this kind of forming back up, getting in this 30s to 40s range and building solid from there. Because right now it is rock bottom, and it's not an insult to the stock. They've been researching and doing development, and now they're just turning a corner. So it needs to retest this slope, and it needs to go back up. Yeah, test the 40s range, and then it'll be interesting again. I'm not saying it's a bad stock. It's probably good long term. I need to read a lot more of their filings and stuff. But just chart alone and just a couple of things we looked at, I would like to see it retest for a couple weeks. Maybe, yeah, maybe honestly until the 20th, 30th or so, end of the month. See how it tests in the start of October and really see if it starts to dip longer because it may go eventually down because we're at a double bottom or almost double bottomed. So, but it looks like it is going up from where it is. I just want to see it longer. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and have a good one.